We're looking to remove the driver's side wing mirror as it's been damaged. So first of all you need to remove the button clip to the left of the panel. Now this can be removed by prising it off with two flathead screwdrivers. Then need to remove the screw that is at the bottom of the panel, which you have to bend down and look underneath the panel with the door open. Once those two items have been removed, remove the trim around the door handle. This is removed by prising it on the edge with a screwdriver. And then you need to remove the soft panel that's to the right of the electric buttons. Again, if you get a screwdriver and prise the end, you can see where I've done it on the right hand side, and literally it's held on with clips, so just gently pull it up with your fingers. Once removed, you can see two nut screws which need to be removed. The first one is easily done by a screwdriver. The second one, which is just tucked around the corner, needs to be done with a spanner. Removing this nut is quite tricky, as you can see, and I'm using a size 10. Okay, that last nut was tricky and slow work with the spanner, and then finally finishing off with your fingers. It's at a really difficult angle. Then when you've done that, you need to prise the door panel away with your fingers at the edges to create a gap, and then at the top also you need to create the gap. I did it with a screwdriver between the window seal and the door frame and the door panel. Then you just simply need to lift the door panel off, and then I've rested it on the door opener so I can gain access to the wing mirror interior panel. The interior panel just comes off by putting a screwdriver down the top and prising gently. As you can see, there are two lugs on the interior door panel which you needed to release to get the panel off. Once the panel is removed, you can see three more screw type bolts that need to be removed. Remember to support the exterior door mirror whilst these are loosened off. Okay, that's two of them removed. I did find that the door panel sort of knocked off the door handle, so I just put it back in its original position. As the interior panel had been removed, that was absolutely fine. I'm just going to remove the last screw bolt now. Okay, all three bolts have been removed, and it's actually quite sturdy on it. But I'm now going to pull the door mirror off. As you can see, it simply just lifts through. And that's the old damaged one, and you can see the internal area of the door mirror. That's the external view once the mirror has been released, and I'm just going to give it a clean before I put the replacement one on. Okay, as you can see, nice and clean, and now ready for the replacement mirror. Okay, I've fitted the new door wing mirror and I found this was best fitted from if you sit inside the car with the window of the door open and then feed it through, and then that allows you to put a retaining nut in to hold it into place while securing the other two. Okay, as you can see, the 3 new bolts have been fitted and tightened securely with my new wing mirror. Yay! Now I just need to reverse the process of putting the panels back on. So first thing is to put the cover on the door wing mirror. When you put the interior cover on, just make sure you pop the cover into the holes. Slightly tricky getting the door panel back on. You need to lift it up and put it over the frame at a slight angle before you can then put the poppers in around the outside, and then fit the screw at the bottom of the door. And then the trim there, and obviously then those 2 tricky screws and trim there. Okay, screwing that last bolt through was tricky, and I found it easier to sort of get my fingers in there and twist as much by hand as possible before finishing off with the number 10 spanner. Also found that I had on my door panel 2 clips each side, so 2 poppers on the outer side to push the door panel in, then 2 poppers on the interior side near the speaker. Final bit, the final decoration piece of the armrest. Okay, the last piece was just pushed in, put in, and then just gently tapped on top for the clips to engage. And that's it complete. One new driver side door mirror fitted perfectly. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's my first one, so sorry if it's not great quality, but I hope you find it useful.